Hey Libra, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your September 2022 monthly reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Libra and take a look at the overall energy of what September has in store for you. So please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you're interested, Libra, in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so diving into the key themes showing up for you in the month of September, we have camping, which talks about a much needed escape. We have lantern, new opportunities, and we also have the water jug, which talks about creativity and fertility. I really love this combination for you, Libra, because it looks like you have been quite busy. You have been putting in a lot of energy, a lot of effort into a certain area or many areas of your life. So you may be getting some last minute camping in if you are in an area where the weather is starting to change from that summer to fall. You may be buttoning up a few things. However, I do feel like you're taking a breather. It's time to revitalize that energy so you can go into this new season, this new energy with a sense of excitement, a sense of where you're able to take the new opportunities coming in here. So there is a sense of not just excitement, but health, vitality. So Mercury going into retrograde around the 9th may bring up some things that you may want to just assess and get out in nature. Take a little bit of a time to reevaluate and rethink things through. But we also have that full moon on the 10th in the sign of Pisces that actually highlights your sixth house of health and vitality. So it would be the perfect time for you to get out there and do some mindful, maybe walking meditations out in nature, or for you just to unwind and unplug for a bit, even if it's only for a day. Now, you do have new opportunities coming in, Libra. I love this energy for you. It's almost like there's a light bulb moment going off within you. It could be opportunities externally that you may be taking. There's opportunities to grow, I feel, on a big level. For some of you, financial. For some of you, it does have to do with love. There are some new changes coming in here that you may be putting a creative twist on. This can be about growing. You have fertility. If you're looking to maybe start a family, to grow a family, it's the perfect time if you are wanting to do so. Also, if you're wanting to nurture and grow a business idea, whether you're an entrepreneur or you have side projects or hobbies, it's time to get creative here. And I feel like getting a little bit of a downtime or an escape for you, Libra, is going to help bring about that creative side of yourself. You may be able to see things from a new point of view that maybe you couldn't see before because you were busy in the everyday hustle and bustle. Now, going into tarot here, we have the Temperance card, which is all about patience. It's about blending the energies, moderation. With that the 10th full moon, or that full moon on the 10th, Libra, highlighting your sixth house of health and vitality. This can be about balancing your health as well. Some of you may be focusing on eating better, on getting more sleep, more rest. It could be about putting healthful things into your body, starting a new exercise regime. When this Temperance card shows up, it's about self-control and moderation. So if you have been working on your health, whether it is your emotional health. Some of you have been working on your emotions instead of going from one extreme to another. You're working on balance. And if anyone can do it, Libra, it is you. If this is health goals, if you've been overworking, you're trying to figure out how to balance and put a little bit of you time into the mix as well. When the Temperance shows up, I feel like you've learned a lot of patience. And that's something that is difficult to learn in this lifetime. Nobody likes to hear the word patience, but I feel like you've actually started to be not only patient with yourself, but patient with those around you, patient within the projects that you've created, patience waiting for these new opportunities to not only manifest, but for you to go chasing them because you feel like you're finally ready here. So the Temperance card is about bringing yourself back into balance. So I feel like this does pertain to you And for those of you that may have a birthday coming up towards the end of September, you're ready to start new goals. You're ready to bring things back into alignment, say yes to the new opportunities, and bring something to life is what I'm hearing. For some of you, it's bringing your own vitality and health back to life. If you felt maybe burnt out, or if you felt like you were swinging that pendulum too far to one side and not far enough on the other, you're figuring out how to bring that into alignment. And it may take a little bit of self-control. You may need to say no to things that are difficult at times to say no to, especially when it comes to career. You may want to say yes to please everyone, or you may like to see that flow of money coming in and it's hard to say no. But there is a balance here of you knowing when to say no and when to say yes here. You also have the Eight of Materials, Eight of Pentacles showing up. The Eight of Pentacles is you mastering your craft. Whatever you're focused on, Libra, you are good at it. This Eight of Pentacles is about dedication, craftsmanship, effort, whatever it is that you do to make a living, or if you're retired or you're doing on the side, it comes from a place of natural skill and talent where, yes, you're good at it internally, but it's something that you've taught yourself. You've learned about it. You've done it for quite some time. And I feel like you're going to continue to learn and grow in your line of expertise, whatever that may be for you. The Eight of Pentacles is about knowledge. It's about dedication. It is about loving your work. It's very fortuitous for those that are in the art, design, the creative field, the healing fields as well. So the Eight of Pentacles is also good for education, teaching. If you felt uninspired in the past, or if you were maybe feeling a little bit of that burnt out, they're giving me burnout energy or lack of vitality. I feel like around that full moon on the 10th, it's like you have a new sense of direction. There's new opportunities coming in for you to capitalize and grow regarding something creative here that you've been working on or that you're trying to expand in your life. So I like this energy a lot for you. We do have the Five of Wands showing up here, but the good news is you have the Five of Wands and then you go to the 10 of Wands. So I'm not necessarily worried about this Five of Wands coming in, because this is good energy. It's good competition. It's healthy debates here. At times you may feel a little bit competitive, but then you rein it back in to work together. And you're saying to yourself, it's not about competition. It's not about criticizing others or criticizing my own work, because I feel at times, Libra, you may be a perfectionist. And if you continue to perfect every single little thing, it may take you a lot longer. And you are realizing now that with the Temperance, that not everything has to be exactly perfect for you, but you're going to continue to strive to grow something to the best of your ability here. So there's an energy of, yes, perfectionism, but also for you to not wait until something is absolutely perfect, but for you to learn and grow as you go on. So the Five of Wands is about taking other people's advice as well, taking that healthy criticism. If you are trying to master your craft here, or this could even be for a relationship. Perhaps you're trying to learn about yourself or learn the dynamics between you and another person here. Especially when it comes to, you do have the Lovers, so it could be a very important partnership or a person in your life where you're trying to understand from their point of view as well. But I feel like you're going to continue to put in the work. 10 of Wands can be the card of taking on a lot. And that's why it's important for you to escape at times, whether it's through taking maybe an hour nap during the day, whether it is getting out in nature, taking your lunch break at a specific time, or if it can also be about you just spending more time for you, whether it's getting a massage or getting your hair done or doing the things that you enjoy that bring you a sense of relaxation here. So the 10 of Wands, you're going to continue to put in the effort, but know that you're really close to creating some brand new opportunities here for you. And I feel like you are in the prime energy, the prime time of year, especially as you go into your birthday season and Libra season here, because when I set out to do this September monthly, these aren't normal readings. I don't normally do monthly readings, but when I was channeling energy, Spirit really brought up doing these readings due to Mercury retrograde, also due to the weather change for some of you, and going into this next season of the rest of the year here, the next 4 months. So this reading isn't just for September, it's September, October, November, and December. So I feel like you are putting in the hard work now. It's almost like you're working really hard now so you don't have to work as hard down the line or down the road. It's working smarter, not harder. And I feel like that's what you're trying to achieve here. And you are doing it through opening yourself up to these creative channels. Some of you are highly spiritual, and you may be doing something on that spiritual or healing level, whether professionally or personally at this time. But get ready, because your luck and your wheel is about to spin forward. You have the Wheel of Fortune here. This is about taking a chance. Good luck. This is a turning point, I feel, for a lot of you. It is doing something you love. It's right next to the Lovers here. It could be a turning point in a major relationship in your life, but it's about opening that heart chakra on a level that maybe you've never done in this lifetime yet. You've never quite opened yourself up to either the gifts that you have here, to mastering your craft, to fully dedicating yourself to your purpose, to your calling here. This can also be a turning point in a major, again, relationship in your life. For some of you, it is, here's Gemini energy coming up, but it could be another air sign, and it could be you opening up to your own power as well. So the wheel is a major turning point in your life, and I feel like it starts in September, and then it flows into that October, November, and December energy where you're going to feel a lot of happiness, a lot of abundance, but they're giving me more than just finances. You're feeling the emotional wealth of a situation. And I'm just going to I'm going to fast forward here, but you have the wings in the candle when it does come to your career or your success. Now, it does talk about the wings talk about rising above any money issues. It talks about a business really taking off, you gaining or profiting from a creative endeavor or an idea that you've had here. Now, you may have a career that is aligned with spiritual work here. This is your life purpose, your mission. And I haven't even really looked too much at the cards as I read intuitively with you, Libra, as we move forward. But this is a perfect confirmation here of you doing something that is aligned with your highest good. And it's bringing you a lot of happiness. And I feel like the money follows. It's like the money is the cherry on the top for you, because a lot of people look at it in reverse. They look at it as, well, once I receive this material or this financial, then I'm going to start feeling better. You're working in the right way, I'll call it here, is it's emotional wealth. It's something that you love, and with that is coming the money here. So you're definitely rising above money issues, and you have the candle. And the candle reminds me of this lantern. You need that fire to light that lantern here. New opportunities to be ambitious, to take action, to hustle and manifest more money in your life. Some of you may be going towards a management position if you work for someone else. This is about high rank and high visibility. If you're looking to put yourself out there or to get visibility within your business, I feel like this is the perfect time to do so, because something is taking off here. Now, some of you are hustling. You have the athletic energy. You could be a coach as well. You could be a mentor, or you could constantly be on the go, Libra, or there's a lot coming in at you, but you have what it takes to balance out everything. You are like that Jack or that Jill of all trades. So if you're worried whether something is happening too quick for you, or if you're able to do it all yourself, it can be a very important next 4 months where you may onboard. You may have people come in to help you out, whether you hire them, or maybe it's family members, or it is maybe the people that are in your home. But I do feel like you're hustling, you're making that money, and you're feeling really good about what it is that you do as well. Now, back to the Lovers situation here. Now, the Lovers is Gemini energy. You actually have Gemini coming up twice. Some of you may have Gemini strong in your chart, Libra. You may be dealing with a Gemini, or you're just dealing with an air sign here. But I feel like you are making choices from your heart in all relationships, in all career moves, and especially when it does come to your health and vitality. There's a turning point For those of you that are in a relationship at this time, or you are dealing with, it could be a family member, a son, a daughter, a parent figure, or a sibling as well. So I feel like there's a turning point in a relationship that's close to your heart. It certainly can be intimate or romantic as well. But the King of Swords energy here, the Muse of Voices, the King of Swords is very logical. They're very experienced. They're a wise, masculine type of energy here. So whether you're attracting this into your life, or this is you really rising to that masculine energy within you and taking action, I feel like you're moving forward and you're doing it with confidence, and other people look up to you as well. They know that you are the person to go to that gives them solid advice. There's no BS when it comes to, answers or asking for advice. They go to you because you know that you'll tell them not what they want to hear, but what they need to hear. And that's kind of what I feel like you're doing, but you're doing so in a compassionate, kind way. And you're mastering this. I feel like a lot of you are mastering your communication skills as well. Now we also have the owl spirit coming in here for you. The owl says you can see clearly now. So whatever energy that you were in that felt a little bit indecisive, or you felt a little bit mucky, or you weren't quite sure how to navigate through a situation, I feel September, you're setting clear goals, you're setting healthy boundaries, Libra, and you're able to see clearly what maybe you couldn't see before is coming to the surface here. And this is a good thing, especially as we go in Mercury retrograde on the 9th of September. A lot of people think, oh no, Mercury retrograde, but it's a good time to pause. It's a good time to reflect. Take a look at what is working in your life, what is not, what you can reevaluate, refocus, all of those RE type of energies, right? It's all about you being able to rejuvenate your soul and come back feeling more refreshed, more alive. So look at Mercury retrograde as a time of healing, a time of positivity, where you can focus on what you want in your life and what needs to be released. You're able to see clearly. When it comes to love, Libra, you have a few different cards here. So whether you are single, whether you're looking for love, happy or content, on your own, partnered, or maybe you're going through a challenging time right now, you have reconciliation, you have free yourself, and getting to know each other. So with Mercury in retrograde, it does tend to at times bring back people from the past, or it could even bring up feelings of maybe bitterness, disappointment, abandonment, loneliness, betrayal. It can bring up triggers from the past as well, Libra, but it says someone from your past is returning to your life. Now, it doesn't mean an ex is knocking on your door saying, Libra, let me in, but it can be about, again, those feelings or reconciling with someone. You have the Lover's card showing up here for you, so it certainly can be a lover. But for some of you, it's just a family member or someone that was close to your heart, maybe coming back in, or you may want to heal a situation that kind of left you feeling a little bit cloudy. Reconciliation on the horizon. Next, we have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. If you are going through a challenging time in matters of the heart, I feel like September, October, November, and December are the perfect months for you to create these new opportunities for yourself, for you to let go of the triggers, let go of the past, let go of the pain that has held you hostage, Libra. Free yourself from any limiting beliefs or anything that holds you. Again, you're a unicorn. You are very special. They just showed me the unicorn, and I've never actually noticed that before on this card. And if you are familiar with that energy of unicorn, this is like you're rare. You have a lot of really beautiful gifts, and you are lovable. You have a lot to bring to the table, and you're not willing to settle for less than you deserve, Libra. And this is about freeing yourself from anything that makes you feel like you're anything less than a unicorn. I love this for you. Next, you have getting to know each other. Ooh, if you are looking for love, with the Lover's card, the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Swords here. Some of you are certainly meeting somebody who isn't interested in games. They don't want to play around. They know what they want. They're not carrying the past baggage. They're not into emotional head games or playing with your heart. They know what they want, and I feel like it's you. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Absolutely. Yeah, this is about getting raw, getting vulnerable, and getting open with not just the intimacy and the romance in your life. This is about being raw and open with maybe the people that you work with, but not on that intimate level. It could be about you expressing who you are on that deeper level. It could be family members. It could be expressing your feelings and your emotions with the people that matter to you most. For some of you, it's your clients as well. And also, we have vulnerability showing up here from your messages from Spirit. You have vulnerability and self-love. It says, this is confirmation that you are seeking to tread into the unknown, unfamiliar territory where decisions are based more on intuition than rationality. Don't let fear hold you back or allow you a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. Yes, some of you are quite independent. Libra, some of you have had to be in a solo setting for a large period of your life, whether you're single, whether you grew up as an only child, or whether you felt alienated from the rest of the world in some shape or fashion here. But I feel like vulnerability isn't necessarily your strong suit. At times, it may feel like if you're vulnerable, that can open you up to disappointment or open you up to getting hurt. Remember what I said earlier about your heart doing something that maybe you've never accomplished in this lifetime as of yet. You're opening up to a whole new level. This is something that's going to shake your world, Libra, but for the better. This is something that you're putting your whole heart and soul into, whether it's a job, whether it's a relationship, whether it's your own health, your own self-love. For some of you, it certainly is self-love. You have the self-love card coming up here. And it says, now is the time to love, nurture, and heal yourself. Self-love is not simply a state of mind about feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for yourself that grows and matures from actions you take to support your body, mind, and soul. You're doing things this month, not just this month, but I feel month after month after month, Libra, where your body and your soul and your spirit is thanking you for loving your body, because this is your car, your vehicle, your channel, your vessel here on earth. Taking care of yourself should be first and foremost, because when your body starts to give out, when you're not treating it, it's like a relationship. When you're not putting that love and energy into a relationship, it falls apart. And that's kind of what's happening here as well. I'm not saying your body's falling apart, Libra, but if you can look at it in the sense of a relationship, loving yourself so much, just like you would open your heart up to a relationship. You want to shower yourself with that attention, with that love. Know that you are worthy of it. Know that you have what it takes to shine in any situation here. Self-love is very important, and I feel like you have the opportunity to change a few things that you've had or you struggled with for quite some time. We have here from the Soul Truth energy. This is something I really want you to ask yourself, or continuously ask yourself, because you have the 10 of Wands energy. And the 10 of Wands at times can feel like you're taking on a lot. It can feel like you are Mr. or Mrs. Fix-It, where you're constantly trying to be the best version. You're being this person to that person, or you're trying to be, wear many, many different hats. And it says, until we can receive with an open heart, we are never really giving with an open heart. When we attach judgment to receiving help, we knowingly or unknowingly attach judgment to giving help. That's a quote by Brene Brown. So it makes sense, because you're opening up your heart here, and it's coming in a whole different level. Some of you have had to be strong and independent. So vulnerability, again, doesn't come easy to you, Libra, but this is a time for you to accept and know that you can be vulnerable. And it doesn't mean that you're weak. A lot of you may have a limiting belief that vulnerability is weakness, or vulnerability says that you, if you ask for help on a situation, or if you ask, I mean, it could be asking a family member, it could be asking a therapist, it could be asking your angels, your guides, your loved ones, your children, your coworkers, your clients, whoever this is here in your life, it's not vulnerable. People are seeing a side of you that maybe they absolutely love and adore, but at times you have a hard time seeing that side of yourself. It says today, Libra, ask someone for help and receive it with an open heart. Today's mantra, I ask for what I want and I am open to receiving it. Even if it's the mentality at times, Libra, that if I don't do it, it's not going to get done right, or it's not going to get done at all. It's very important for you, especially if you do have maybe children in the home. It's important to lead by example, and important for you to allow them to help in, even if they don't do it right. It's important for them to make mistakes. It's important for them to, have the healthy guidelines that you want to instill in them, knowing that they don't have to be that I don't want to say stubborn, but at times, Libra, I'm sure you can be stubborn, but you don't want to show them that self-love is not important, or that it's not okay to be vulnerable. All right, what else do we have here? We have the Imagine card, which I will read from the Wisdom of the Oracle. This has to do with your creativity, and you have the Water Jug, which talks about creativity and fertility. So I'm just going to read to you the prosperity message here. It says, turning imagination into manifestation. It's about creative thought, Libra, visualization, the power of aligning imagery and feelings. Now it says, who do you want to be? Who do you need to believe in order to have the life you want? What do you need to believe to have the life you want? You were gifted with the power to imagine. If you can dream it, Libra, you can create it. This is the time when your imagination is the key to manifesting the life you desire. Spend time daydreaming, fashioning a vision board to help you see your goals, or meditating. Allow the power of your creativity to deliver images of what feeds your soul. Then allow your feelings to mingle with your inspirations and imagine these things being real right now. Then repeat. What you imagine will become your belief, and soon you will see these things come to pass in the outer world as if by magic. It's the perfect time, especially around your birthday. I do one every year. I do a couple of vision boards each year. I love vision boards, and I certainly have seen the effectiveness of manifestation and how things do happen when you take this advice here. So take the advice. It's also card 20, which I did see the Judgment card showing up as I was shuffling your cards. It didn't completely show up in your reading here, but I did see it flip over. And that Judgment is about you heading towards your purpose, your calling, changing your life for the better. There's an awakening here. It's time for you to heal any of the old wounds that you've carried with you. It's time for you to no longer judge yourself, because change is on the horizon. And this change is coming in a big, bold, beautiful way, Libra. And you are smack dab in the middle of it. Last but not least, the stone that I pulled last minute here for you is Moonstone, which again, that moon on the 10th of September in the sign of Pisces highlights your 6th house of health and vitality. And we actually have here a beautiful rainbow moonstone. So if you have Moonstone, I highly suggest using this in the month of September. You can even place it under your pillow to enhance the dreams. Now, Moonstone is very balancing, but it's also very reflective, and it helps you see clearly what you have with that owl wisdom. And look, they almost kind of look the same here. The energy looks the color looks the same. So owl spirit, you can see clearly, but also knowing that your dreams can become a reality if you believe in them enough, which I know you certainly do here, Libra. So you have a lot of positive changes here. Open up that creative channel. Open up that crown chakra to allow yourself to dream, imagine, and manifest into this 3D world, because you have a lot of really beautiful things coming in for you. But most importantly, know that you don't have to do everything on your own, Libra, that you are fully supported, that you have the help, whether in the spiritual world or whether in the physical 3D earthly realm here. You have people and you have an energy that wants you to succeed. And sometimes we tend to get in our own way by saying, I can do it all myself. Know that it's okay to be vulnerable. Know that it is okay to learn from your failures, because that actually inhibits and creates more success. I hope this resonates, Libra. Very beautiful, very powerful reading. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. And please stay tuned next week for your full moon reading. Lots of love and light, Libra.